Hey everybody, welcome back to Ease 10 Nordics, the demo. It's been a while for me. I got sick for a little bit, and that put me behind with main channel content. But I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss an upload, so I sort of doubled down on the main channel content, and I put this game down, and it has been a while since I've played it, and I don't really remember how to play it, but I wanted to keep playing it because I am enjoying the demo up to this point so far. So we are just going to dive in and hope that it comes back to me naturally through the course of just playing the game. So I'm a little nervous about this, but here we go. So I pick up the game after a few weeks, and the whole world is on fire. Great. So, oh boy. Okay. Let's see here. No, that doesn't do anything. That's the block and the chain. Okay. Now we're okay. I remember how to attack, and I just gotta remember where the special move is. I know you can block by time. Yeah, you can block by timing the block, and you can, when you're holding this button down, you're chained together, but when you let go, they go off and do their own thing. Okay. Alright, I think got the, yeah, like that. That's the block. So we're good. Alright.
Form up! Crumble! Crap! Not these things again! Adel,
Oh? What have we here?
Huh?
A woman?
Fall back! It isn't safe!
You found some stragglers, did you? A shame they aren't quite what we're looking for.
What?
They may have fallen short of the mark, but that doesn't mean they can't be put to good use. I do so despise pointless waste, after all. It vexes me to my core.
The hell are you on about?
So a little something I noticed that I'll forget to talk about if I don't right quick, but I've noticed that whenever the locals say hell and when the Nordics say hell, they spell it different. And at first, I heard somebody on an online review say that it was like a spelling issue, but I think it's actually because the Normans and the other inhabitants, you know, they're saying the same word, but it's like a different implication. I thought it was an interesting choice.
It healed! Doesn't that make her...
A Grieger? In human form? No way to know if they're behind it all, but they damn sure played a part.
Well, aren't we a vexatiously spirited bunch? Perhaps a little roughing up is in order before I bring you to heel.
Here they come!
What say I teach you some discipline? Out of my sight!
Go time, Korja! How's that?
I can't remember how to heal. Like, I know there's like a button for the potion or something. I can't remember. But I think that the one way you, like, you know, you swap between characters so that the other one's health will recover. But looks like Adol's still taking damage, so I'm not really sure. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Let's see here. So I have an empty bottle. Okay, so I don't have any healing items. That's might be one reason I can't get it to work.
Skeeter! This witch.
You two sure you've got this? If only I hadn't run off all half-cocked.
What's this? My wounds aren't healing? Don't tell me you two are the ones he was talking about.
There. Another scar for the road.
Karja, we are not in the shape to antagonize this person.
You lowly human filth. I, Yer the Dorson, am not your canvas. Never have I been so vexed! Wretched girl, don't think yourself more than a blustering mongrel! Come, my minions!
What the hell are these guys?
Gregor! All of them!
Shred her face into a miserable pile of flesh! That wench will know humiliation!
We're on our last legs. Adol!
This game has a very nostalgic presentation. It reminds me of a PlayStation 2 or 3 game, just with like higher resolution graphics. I mean, I know that some of the textures aren't as high resolution as some AAA titles or anything. None of that's ever bothered me. I like playing older style games, and I like playing games like this that, you know, kind of play to that strength inherent in some of those, I'd say, less complex visuals. Again, I don't mean any of that as a criticism. I think the game looks great. I mean, it doesn't look as amazing as, I don't know, something like God of War, I guess, but, you know, it still looks really good. And I guess it's, you know, let's see, I'm taking a look at the controls, trying to remember how I do all this. I could have sworn there was a hot button for healing, but I keep remembering. Also, I'm noticing that in my recording, I've got some sort of graphical glitch. I didn't see that when I was playing, so I don't know what that's about. But I know I just pointed out a graphical glitch, but other than that, I really like the presentation. I like how this menu is kind of underwater. It's like a little aesthetic they got going on here, and so I don't know. I just really like the way the game looks. I like the presentation so far. So, good job, Falcom. I'm relatively impressed. I mean, there's a lot of draw in and a little bit of pop up for enemies, and you know, but when you people, I think that it's important to remember that like the budget for this game is nowhere near what the budget of most games of this type would be, and budget makes a big difference. You know, whenever you're talking about what, ooh, I didn't know I could do that. Oh, that's cool. It does a little bit more damage as well. It's like the same damage as the finishing move. Apparently I can't do the block thing without Karja though. Okay. I have to remember that. Can't do the special move either, it seems like. I don't have no idea where this area is. What is that thing? That is not an enemy. That is it like a cat? Pig thing? It's very cute. I will say that it's not running real great on my PS4. For context, I don't have a PS4 Pro. I just have like the stock old school, you know, the original release PS4. I've just never picked up a Pro. I don't have any 4K setups, and I know that the Pro would probably loading times and frame rates and all that, but like, you know, for the setups I have, it's never really been a big thing for me to pick one up, but oh, I messed that up. Gotta remember how to use this thing. But still struggling with remembering the controls. But I have been thinking lately, maybe because like I haven't really felt the need to pick up a PS5 yet. But I've been thinking about it, but they're very expensive, and I am very broke. But sitting here playing this, I wonder if maybe I should look into. I wonder how much a PS4 Pro costs right now. So a classic feature of the Ys franchise that I'm aware of is that when you stand still, you heal, and it's kind of neat that it's present. See you later, guy. What is... Looks like a sword. What is this? I can't interact with it. Oh, don't want to fall. Oh, I bet it's... Yeah, it's for the mana string. It's like a shortcut back up. Okay. Oh, there we go. I got a healing item that I still don't know how to use. Oh man, I may have to go back and watch some of my old footage to remember how to play this game before I pick it up again. Oh, hey, he fell. It's like the blood splatter is kind of comical to me because it's like very not, very visceral, but like also like not that big. It's just they just whoop splatter and then they just disappear. I don't know what this door does. I wonder where I'm at in general, because like, 1 minute we're fighting this demon-looking lady in the middle of the town. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. What? Ah, okay. So instead of the special move, I get like this stutter step. I don't remember what button centers the camera either. I'm going to have to figure that out. I keep pushing buttons and not getting what I think that they do. I'll heal a little bit. I notice it revs up, like it heals kind of slow and then it goes faster. I'm getting a lot of stuttering, and I think it's just, like I said, it's because this game is not optimized to run on a base spec PS4 apparently. But, I also have it downloaded to an external drive, and sometimes I think that, having the game downloaded to an external drive affects the performance, especially since the drive I have is a little bit older one. So just something to look into. I'm not really sure how it affects it. Oh, we got an old man plowing a field. Who are you?
Oh,
It's a very relevant question.
It's been quite some time since this island had a visitor. Or perhaps I should say that those who come to visit are never quite aware of it. I see. A pleasure to make your acquaintance at all. Welcome to Viewpoint Isle, the site of my solitary existence for forever and a day now. Well, I reckon that I've been waiting for something. What exactly, however, I have forgotten over time. Even my own name has escaped me. But be that as it may, all I can do now is remain patient. You, on the other hand, appear to have elsewhere to return. I wish you all the best.
Hey, Adol! This is no time to be spacing out!
You okay?
So, a revenge gauge. I wonder how this works. So, perfect blocks build the gauge, and then the gauge does more damage with the... Creates another... There's a lot of mechanics in this game. A lot of things to remember. I think it's one of the reasons... Whoa, did I just mana string to them? Okay, I'm not doing good at this. At least I'm back to full health. This is one of those things about walking away from a game for a while and then having to come back to it. I hope it doesn't make me not progress unless I master this, because I am sucking trying to pull it off. Okay, alright, we're fine then.
What was that power just now?
What power? Power that we never actually pulled off?
Forget it! This is our chance to break through their ranks. Move out!
Right!
No pity, no mercy, no forgiveness! They think this is over. Evie, to me! I don't care how many limbs you have.
Eevee is quite different in this game than he is in Pokemon. Seriously though, that's a big boy.
Let's hide out at the old shipyard for now. We can flee town from there.
Yeah, Rosa and them are waiting on us. Holy... What's with that walking mountain?
Another Greeker?
Adol! There's a shortcut to the shipyard over this way!
Adol! Gren, hurry!
The road's blocked! Let's break through! The hell's that musclehead's problem?
Either keep running or die wondering!
Now it's barrels?
This way! The bridge!
Mana string across!
Oh man, I suck. I remember what buttons to push still.
The bridge! He caught up to us!
We'll have to fight our way past! This one's strong. Here goes! How's that? How's that?
hideout's down this way!
Man, I don't know what just happened, but it looked kind of bad. I need to do some work optimizing this for PS4. Oh, jeez. Huh? It's just... Okay. I mean, I know this is like not the... You know, I know this game came out for the PS5, but it's also running on the Switch, right? Like, I don't know. It seems like they need to do some... I wonder if it runs better on the Switch or the PS4, or like the base PS4. I mean, if it can run on the Switch, surely it can run on this. I don't know. It just... Well, that was a really weird looking transition. And the little stuttering is... I don't know, it's distracting. And I've seen it running on PS5. GameSack had a review, PS5 with like 4K. The game looks great. It doesn't look bad here. It's just, I don't know, just some weird performance issues.
I brought them along with. All humans are to be presented to Lady Yurth.
They were captured? Stay calm? Our friends are in danger and you want me to stay calm?
Screw that! I'll save them alone if I have to!
What can you possibly do?
Son of fuck!
Adding fuel to the fire will just make everyone burn. We're out of escape routes. Don't have the strength left to trade blows with that lunk. So instead, I'll hack off my hand and act as a decoy. That way, only one of us has to go down.
Whoa, calm down, Karja. I feel like there's got to be another way.
It's been left to rot for who knows how long. But we got nothing else to lose.
This music, this soundtrack is amazing. It's very nostalgic with like the guitars and everything. It's awesome.
All right, we're shoving off.
There's a lot of game in this demo. Like, did a whole town and now we're out at sea and like
Let's try and meet up
doesn't feel like the demo is wrapping up or anything. I don't know. It's I wonder how much this game is on the demo.
Goes to show how off the wall this is. The lighthouse has gone dark, so the Sea-Force should realize something's arrived before long. Just our luck this had happened while Grimson's away. I'm still in rough shape. Can't you tell? Come here. I'll teach you the basics of handling a ship. A short break will do me some good anyway. Mind taking the wheel for me? They're not coming after us. We were right to escape by boat. Set our heading west-southwest. First step is to meet up with the Balta Sea-Force. How about that? You're a regular coxswain already. Guess I can leave things be a while without you running us aground. I should have some of my strength back after resting up a bit. The helm's all yours in the meantime.
Yeah, but like, when do I get to sleep? Oh, okay. I heard a lot of people talk about having trouble. Like a couple of reviews I saw, people were talking about having trouble controlling the ship, like with the way the controls are set up. But I don't know. seems okay to me. I'm not really in combat yet, so maybe it'll be different. I think they mainly have the thing that they said. I mean, I'm going in a straight line, so of course it's not that difficult right now, but they said something about how it's kind of tank control-ish, I guess is my understanding of the way they described it. Is, you know, you're like driving forward all the time, even when the camera changes. Like the controls don't change in relation to the camera, they stay centered with the ship. So, but I guess we'll see when we get to combat what it's like. But I love ship stuff like this in a game. Like, and this kind of reminds me of Kingdom Hearts 3, the Pirates of the Caribbean section. It's pretty cool.
Seems you're starting to get a feel for steering. About those humanoid Grieger, by the way. I'd never even known they existed. Your guess is as good as mine. The bestial kind's been showing up here and there in Obelia Gulf for a long time now. Me and Grimson, my old man, have been wiping him out with no one else the wiser. Some are in on it, others aren't. And I think Grimson's been making some kind of investigation into the Grieger too. But he still won't tell me a damn thing. Other than that I should look into him myself if I'm so curious. Or that carving one's path through the waters is the Norman way of life.
Okay, but surely telling you what's going on wouldn't be like a hindrance to the Norman way of life. Sometimes in storytelling, you know, you have the one character who knows more than he lets on, and they have to come up with some reason for him not telling the player or the characters what's going on. I guess it's one of those situations.
I always assumed an explanation would follow once I became a full-fledged warrior. So, with that as my guiding thought, I worked as hard as I could, and, well... In what way are we anything alike? What? And now you're just playing me for a sap. How could anybody be oblivious to the whole damn... Wait, is that what ends up happening when you're born and raised in the mountains? So, there's folks out there who know nothing about the ocean. And I knew nothing of them. That right. So the reason you set off was to learn more about the ocean? I wonder, is there more I'd like to find out too? About myself, maybe? Huh? Not sure. Something about you just raises my hackles.
Okay, so I had to Google that one. Apparently it means to arouse one's anger.
Something the matter?
So, not sure why that, you know, introspection makes her hackles raise. Okay, alright, well. See, it says the origin is to irritate, annoy, or aggravate. Disrespect.
No two ways about it.
Yeah, okay. To greatly irritate, annoy, or aggravate. She didn't seem all that aggravated. She didn't kick him very hard. I don't know. Interesting. I'm always up for learning some new vocabulary anyway, so from now on you're going to be hearing me use the phrase hackles a lot.
One extra pair of hands on deck would at least give us a chance.
Look no further then. Just now, yeah. I've got a few choice words for you both, but there's bigger fish to fry right now, and I don't want to make another bonehead mistake.
What can you do?
I took artillery training as part of my drills in the militia.
Cannon duty it is.
Sure thing. I'll give it my best shot.
All right, Adel. Prepare for naval combat.
How'd you like this?
Eat it, you bill-sucking wretches! Fire!
Okay, I think I got this figured out. It doesn't seem too hard to pilot the ship. I'd have to stop and adjust the camera. It might be just because when I watched the reviews, I was already kind of ready for it, but I don't know. I've sort of already. I'm not having too much trouble. Just got to figure out the range of this attack. Keep firing a little long or a little short. Yeah, that was a little short. Then you got to wait for it to recharge. Oh, oh, hit the edge. So the little cannon is really weak, and the big cannon is like one shot and things. Okay. Alright. Apparently I don't have to kill all of them. Okay.
Reinforcements?
Shit! There's no end to them!
Ooh, Grin, do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
They're out to ram us!
Who the heck?
It's them!
Right then. Full speed ahead.
Send a message to all vessels. Maintain spindle formation and crowd sails. From there, proceed as planned.
Aye, sir. Balto Sea Force, close in and prepare to board. For har! For har!
Whoa. Talk about swashbuckling. There's not a trace of fear on any of them.
Aye. We wouldn't have the right to call ourselves Normans otherwise.
Still, they're against the undead. It's a losing battle.
Not for him.
Moment of truth. Let's get this over with.
Fight well, Jarl Grimson.
I won't be long. A pleasant evening to ya. Too bad. It's the last you'll ever get!
How did one guy do all that?
With the
by
power of
himself?
anime, he decimates the
Is
fleet.
he who I think he is?
That was pretty cool, though. I liked that. They do a pretty good job of building up this character's mystique, and then when he shows up, he like totally delivers.
Not just mana. He also triggered what we call a berserker state.
Berserk? What now?
On top of wielding mana, he can go berserk whenever he pleases. It's a form of combat that only develops in a select few, turning their heightened emotions into raw power. The user gains monumental strength at the cost of their senses, causing them to fight till their stamina runs dry. But from what I'm told, Grimson's got the power to bend it to his will.
Excellently done, my Jarl. The enemy force is on a reciprocal course. In retreat, most likely. Shall we give chase?
Pass. Those whoresuns are like a lizard's tail, the way they always come back. I ain't letting you put my nose to the grindstone all willy-nilly.
Be that as it may, do you suppose they were intending to turn Karnak into their stronghold?
Far from it. They were only there to mount a search. Still, to think those Grieger would cobble together a whole damn fleet of their own. Guess that means the time's finally arrived.
Hey! That ship's closing in on us!
The Norgist, flagship of the Balta Sea Force.
Princess, I am relieved to see you unharmed.
Same to you, Gunnar.
Not once did I expect such an ordeal to befall Karnak. You would have avoided it entirely had I not insisted you remain there. My deepest apologies.
It's fine.
We'll be sending a scouting party to the town at once. Though you must be exhausted, we would have you recount the events to us later.
Got it.
Hoy there, Karja. Really went through the grinder today, huh?
Grimson.
What's with the getup? You suddenly develop an eye for fashion?
Bite your tongue!
I suppose that's neither here nor there. Not with everything going to hell in a handbasket. That boy over there, the mana user? Seems to me like that goes the other way around, too. I've heard bits and pieces about what you've been through. Probably has your mind swimming in questions. I've only got one thing to say, though. You, lad, are gonna be helping us out. Can't have enough mana wielders in these trying times, am I right?
Crimson.
Hey! Hold on a second! Those goons kidnapped the entire population of Karnak!
They what?
We didn't realize it had come to that point.
Protecting the town was part of the deal my pops made with you, wasn't it? So go save them! If you don't, who will?
Oh yeah, you're Clement's boy, ain't ya? Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We're lawless brigands.
Hey, it's in sight. The headquarters of the Balta Sea Force. And our home, Balta Island.
Whoa. Sure is. I hear that Cruz has come here a couple of times for his dad's trading business, though. Man, what's gonna happen now?
I don't have a clue myself. But based on what Grimson said, you might be the one holding the key to all of this, Adel.
Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We're lawless brigands. We honor our contracts, but we do it our way. You there, Red. Where'd you say you came from?
Hey, kid, stop screwing around! Ain't Asteria that Devil's Island place? Not even we could get past the storm wall around it.
Heard an odd rumor the day before yesterday up in Promalock. Seems some red-headed kid from the north was able to get rid of the storm wall.
Huh?
Well, would you look at that mane? Way I hear it, hair that color you only find in the northern European mountains. Gunnar, what do you make of this?
Surely it can't be. Then again, given what happened back in Karnak...
Things are starting to get real interesting. It's clear to me that you're a pluckier lad than you look, Red. For now, I don't care whether the rumors about you are true or not. You keep to our stern till we're back at the island. And you're staying here with him, Karja.
Shouldn't we take him into custody?
He ain't going anywhere. right?
Kept at arm's length, huh? Nothing. Anyway, we're about to enter port.
Are those stakes coming out of the ocean?
They're barricades to keep attacking enemy ships away. There are a lot of watchfires burning tonight. We've got more lookout station than usual. More importantly, you two, get ready to dock.
Who are you? Identify yourselves!
And what's with the beat-up old boat? You prisoners of war or something?
It's me, Karja, Grimson's daughter.
Karja. Princess?
Why are you dressed like that? And why'd you sail in on this junker?
A lot happened in Karnak. And these two are with me. I need to report in about him ASAP.
One of them is Mayor Clement's son. I'll look after him from here.
War Chief Gunnar! Welcome back!
Are those Grimson's orders?
Yes. Our contract states that in the event of an emergency, we are to protect the mayor's family. Gren, was it? Would you come with me?
Like I've even got a choice.
This is for your own safety. Adel, please don't worry about him. As for where you'll stay, Adel...
Miss Karja!
Hey, Easer. Came to welcome me back?
It seems everyone's gotten word of our return.
Yes, I'm glad you're all safe. You must be Adol. Is that right? My name is Isa. I am a servant to the Bolter family. You'll be staying at the Bolter family lodge this evening, Adol. Please allow me to escort you there.
It seems I can leave the rest to you. With that, Princess, I take my leave. The Jarl will explain what comes next in due time, I'm sure.
Got it.
Now then, follow me, Gran.
Well, Adel, be seeing you.
Shall we be on our way as well, Miss Karja?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, I think that I'm going to wrap it up here, right about the time that I'm getting used to it again, and then I'll have to take a long break and have to figure it out all over again. That's just the way it is sometimes. I'm sorry, you guys, that you had to put up with my terrible gameplay, relearning this game, but I'll try to not make it quite so pitiful next time. Like I said, I may have to go back and watch some of my old footage to remember what the buttons are. Before I thought about doing that this time, but I thought, no, I'll figure it out. But apparently I needed to do a little bit of homework. I just noticed the button on his jacket. That's really cool. It's like a clasp, I like the wardrobe in general in this game. Like the characters, I just like Adel's design especially. He's got like a, I don't know. All of these characters, I just kind of like their designs. I wonder what the story for this kid Ezra is. I don't know. Got a lot of things, new information to unravel. So we'll do that next time. Thank you so much for watching this series on my reaction to the Ys 10 Nordics demo. Should be a couple more of these episodes at the very least. I plan on finishing the demo. I don't have the money to make a full purchase of this game at this time, so it might be only the demo that we get to this point. But, you know, maybe in the future, whenever I can come back and revisit this game and pick up where we left off. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a wonderful day.
Beyond those walls is the residential area. The mayor's son will be spending the night there.
The guy looked dead on his feet. But I guess I can't blame him. Our lodge is over there. About time we rest for the day ourselves.